Virtual Voices. My name is Jason Steffenhagen. I'm the Associate Minister at the Well, a United Methodist Church in Rosemont, Minnesota. And today I am joined by Kevin and Lynn Hubbard. So thank you both for joining us on Virtual Voices.
Good to see you, Jason.
Of course.
Awesome. So tell us a little bit about yourselves and how you came to the Well.
We've been in Rosemont since 1996. I work for a financial equipment company, and we've been doing that since we came to Rosemont. Lynn?
I am a teacher. I've been a teacher in our district since we got here, basically. I've been teaching 33 years. I am about to retire. I have to go back in the fall for a couple weeks, but then I'm going to retire after 33 years of being a special ed teacher.
Wow. Oh, special ed. Okay. I was just going to ask what you were teaching. So congratulations. That is 33 years.
Yes.
Man.
Yes. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what's going to occupy my time yet, but I'm going to think of things. I know I will.
That's great. I'm sure there's plenty of things that you could jump into, but that's really amazing. Congratulations on that. And thank you. 33 years of working with students and special ed, especially, like, that is just a really beautiful, a beautiful thing. So thank you so much.
Oh, well, thanks for saying that.
Yeah.
And so we have two adult daughters and one 3-year-old grandson who's kind of the delight of our lives. So
does he live locally?
Yeah, he's in Savage. So
okay.
Close by, so it's good. We get to see him a lot. So, and as far as how we came to the Well, it happened to be Christmas Eve about 3.5 years ago, and we just happened to look in the paper and see the Well had a 4:00 Christmas Eve service, and we had been looking for a church, so we said, well, let's take a shot at it. And I'd grown up Methodist and stuff, so it was kind of a natural, and went to the contemporary service with Lori Herman and such, and.
Yeah.
Really liked it and said, hey, let's come back again. And I guess kept coming back until we became members.
Yeah, I was great. A little bit familiar with the Well because I'd gone to a couple of the bazaars or whatever you call them in the fall. I can't remember. Yeah. It's been so long, right? And, so I was a little bit familiar with the inside of the church. So it was a good fit for us.
No, it's great. Oh, and I've only been a part of the Well, as you both know, for a few months now. So you guys feel like you've been there forever to me. So, because you literally have been for my tenure. So, and it's been great to get to know Kevin in the leadership roles that he has, and seeing Lynn in services has been really great. So thank you both for the ways that you've, in only 3.5 years, have really dove in and gotten really connected and been an integral part of our church. So thank you for doing that. So tell us about life in the pandemic. What's kept you guys busy?
For me, it's been working, trying to keep a company going during that time, from sending everybody home to me. I worked basically a day and a half at home and said, I've got to go back. I can't stand this. So that was a big piece of it, is keep our business running through the start of it till now. Also, Sherry and from the leadership on the church, we've been busy with the church. Things
pivoting.
From being involved, I was involved with the shutdown to, as Sherry notes, when she tried to go on vacation and I brought her back out of it. So a lot of time spent, in the backside of the church, helping get through the pandemic then also.
Yeah. For sure.
I would say just my work has kept me really busy with some distance learning that we've had to do. I work in an elementary building, and like I mentioned, with special education students, so we've had different schedules than some of the typical elementary students, but it's kept me more than full-time busy.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, as much as the church has had to pivot, schools all the more, we're 1 day a week. You all are 5 days a week pivoting and trying to navigate the complexity of families and protocols. I mean, it's so much. So, again, kudos to all the work to help kids get back to school and support, especially kids that, they're younger and don't always understand everything. And so helping them navigate it is sometimes a challenge. So, good work for both of you and keeping the business going and the church going. We've really appreciated it. So thank you. So now that we are this far into it, we can all acknowledge that there's been a lot of pain and much tragedy during this pandemic. But there's also been areas where we can, learn and grow because of what we've gone through. So what are some ways that you maybe have kind of been learning and growing as you've navigated this pandemic with God?
I think for me, and probably what came out of the pandemic and for me was learning how to slow down.
That was my answer.
Yes, but
But it was a good one, so he jumped
it
in
is a good
first.
one. So it's good as I was going
That's
to
my
say.
answer.
Right, exactly. But for me, slowing down, because I was a go, and not taking the time to really slow down and relax a little. So it helped. It helped in that way. I didn't really want a pandemic to do that, but so and also just having to be patient because I wanted this thing to end, be over with. Didn't expect it to go this long, and so
Right.
you had to learn to be patient through it all, even though there were frustrations.
Yeah, well, same. I mean, I feel like he really learned to slow down, especially on weekends. He's not jumping out of bed at 6 o'clock saying, gotta go this, I gotta go there. I think that's good. It's healthier, of course. And I think just connecting more with family and friends, and maybe even some old friends that we haven't been in touch with, just, kind of doing some different things like that, which is good.
Yeah, you find you have a little bit more room to do that, and you need that connection, relationally, when you're not getting it as frequently and out in the world, and so it creates that space to do that. That's really neat. So, it'll be interesting as we start to open things back up and vaccines are, being used more and more. How many of these rhythms will carry with us? The slowing down and the relationships and the backyard conversations as opposed to watching a movie with friends, like some of those things, like how will we keep things going and what will we go back to? So kind of in light of that, what are you looking forward to the most about kind of things opening back up? Churches in person more often now, we have more people getting vaccinated, so what are you looking forward to?
I think for me, just more than normal, like you said, we've been pushing to get the church open, and COVID task force has done a great job on bringing us along. But I think the one thing is, the big thing for us is getting together with friends again and not having to, when you ask friends to go out, not having one couple that's, they're concerned about doing it, so they're not ready to do it. But to be able to, six of us ride, there's a group of us, six of us ride in a car together again. And, just knowing that we can do that now without that fear of the unknown now that everybody's been vaccinated. So I think that just getting back together, not having to stand 6 feet apart from everybody, I think that's kind of a big piece of it. So,
and I think having less fear of the unknown. I mean, Kevin had COVID, so we kind of got through that. So just knowing that we were vaccinated and being able to be out and about and following the guidelines and wearing our masks, but even just taking the grandson out to the park without his mother freaking out about that, doing normal stuff again will be really welcome. Especially
I think you both hit on something that's so important. And the two things that really stood out to me are the simple things, right? Like riding in a car with friends and not having to think twice about it, or just standing next to somebody and not thinking twice about it, or going to the park and wondering if we're doing it right. I mean, that will be such a welcome moment for so many of us. And for all of us, it's going to take a different length of time to have that be our normal again. But then, Lynn, you pointed out like that living without fear, which I think there's been fear of the unknown future, fear of the disease, fear of, the social pressure to react a certain way and to be a certain way. There's been so much fear around this. And so when we can continue to, keep each other safe, first of all, but then move into these healthier rhythms again, hopefully that fear will go down and we'll be able to, just enjoy one another's company and enjoy the things that we love and get back to, back to what we love. So that'll be really fun.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, thank you both for joining me on Virtual Voices. It was fun to see your faces without a mask on. It was fun to hear a little bit about how you've navigated the last year and a little bit. And we're excited to continue seeing you around the church building and and the many other areas that you impact your community that you're in. So thanks so much for joining me today.
Yep. Thank you, Jason.
Yeah, thank you.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Bye.